Hello, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome. This is Gabby, and this is your reading for the period beginning the new moon on August 4th. That new moon is going to be in Leo, and that's happening in your sixth house. So, your daily routine, your work, co workers, what you do for a living, that's going to be highlighted this month. So, you do have the opportunity to begin something new, make some changes if you need to in those areas. You do also have a very compatible aspect, Mars conjunct Jupiter, which is going to be for the entire month of August. And that is going to be in your fourth house, which is your home, family, your foundation. The fourth house is the very base of our charts. And so definitely a compatible energy between work and family life, home life. If some of you have decided that you're going to start working from home or even starting a business from home, you've got some great aspects this month for that. Now, keep in mind that Mercury is retrograde starting on August 5th through to August 29th. So for the entire month of August, Mercury's retrograde, which is really, it is not the most powerful aspect, but it can cause issues with communication, technology. It's important for you to make sure that you're checking things before you implement anything. Make sure you're at the right place at the right time. Double check appointments. Double check meetings. Make sure to back up your computers, back up your technology, whatever you are using. And you do have Saturn in your first house, right? And Saturn's been there for a while, going to be there a little while longer. So some of you are dealing with kind of feeling some constraints, all right, around who you are, around being able to move, make change. Maybe some of you are kind of feeling, whatever age you are, however old you are, you might be feeling a little, what's the word? You might be feeling old, right? Whether you're 18 or you're 88, Saturn puts a lot of weight and responsibility. Saturn is father time, right? Chronos. So, whenever Saturn is in our first house or conjunct our sun, it's a 2.5 year period of really, having the weight of the world on your shoulders. We can often, sometimes deal with health issues. We just feel as though we are kind of boxed in. But don't despair, because when Saturn leaves your sign and moves into Aries, it will leave you with a gift, with a reward, right? It's kind of job well done. You were able to get through this period. You've come out of it more mature, with more wisdom. And here is your gift, your blessing, okay? So be optimistic. Understand that anything that you're feeling right now is temporary. This too shall pass. And in the meantime, it does not control your mind. Your mind rules, and you have the ability to manifest whatever it is that you want to create in this lifetime. You just have to make sure that you are, going where the energy is, and that the force is with you. And that's kind of what astrology helps us with. It gives us like a weather report of what's going on, beyond the clouds. And so that we can move and do things with right timing, right? There's a time to reap and a time to sow, and that's what astrology helps us with, all right? So again, for the period of August, you really want to maybe, put those plans together for work situations, home situation. Maybe some of you might be doing some construction or rebuilding or renovation where you currently live, or some of you may be moving because of work, right? Or because of work, because of a move, you are working from home. So good aspects for that. Now, before I laid the cards down, the tarot cards, I did pull two oracle cards for you, one from the Tao of the I Ching and the other from the Sacred Destiny Oracle deck. And the I Ching card you received was the number 11, a master number, so very powerful number there. And the name of this card is Peace, P-E-A-C-E, Peace. Some of the key words on this card are harmony, balance, perfection, equipoise, a sense of well-being, favorable conditions, and expansion. So what I was just talking about, Mars conjunct Jupiter. Mars is that planet of energy, of drive, of strength, power, vitality, and that fire. And when Mars meets Jupiter and culminates with Jupiter, Jupiter is the planet of expansion. It's the planet of opportunities, growing horizons, moving past the horizons. It is a prosperity planet. It's the planet that brings financial windfalls and expansion of whatever it touches. So you have all of this powerful energy in your fourth house. Definitely you are poised for some good luck, for some prosperity and abundance when it comes to home, family life. Some of you may decide that you're going to buy a house. This could be a powerful time for you to start looking. You don't necessarily want to sign on the dotted line until September, but this is a great time to kind of throw your net far afield and start looking at places and vetting places and getting yourself ready for a big move that is potential in the next few months. Okay. Now, the other oracle card that you have is Miracles, and that's amazing. And I'm going to let you know why that is amazing, because when I laid down the tarot cards, the first card is the Three of Swords. And this position connects with, say, the recent past or the distant past, which is actually recent. I'm talking about maybe the first few months of 2024, the last 6 months. You have the Three of Swords there. So there's been some upsets, maybe some separations, something that has caused you some emotional upset, stress, pain. Maybe a breakup in a relationship, maybe someone leaving your life or you having to leave a relationship. It is the number 3, so there could have been some kind of development where a third party interfered with your relationship and there's been a disruption in that, in that partnership. Whatever that is, this is past though. So this has already happened. We don't have to put any more energy into this. This is just what you are coming out of, say, for the first few months of 2024. The Three of Swords can also indicate, the loss of a loved one as well. So if you have, if someone in your life has passed on, please accept my condolences, my heartfelt sympathies for you. A loss stays with us, we continue to live with that, but life does eventually go on, and life is very short. And know that anyone who's no longer in your life or who you have lost, who loved you, would want you to live life to the fullest at this time. Okay, so be strengthened by that. And you're moving from the Three of Swords actually to the recent past, which is the Fool card. And I love this card, right? The Fool card is about new beginnings. It's about taking risks. It's about starting over. Now, it's not even starting from 1, because in the tarot deck, the Fool card is the 0 card. So it's before the first step, right? If you think about the traditional Rider-Waite deck, you see a traveler, and he or she is, doesn't have a care in the world, whistling as they walk along, 1 foot on the ground and 1 foot going over the edge of the cliff. And so they are about to take a big step, a big leap of faith. They're going to take a risk. They are, they could be leaving everything behind to start new, to start fresh, to start from 0. Okay. And the thing about the Fool is it's the beginning of the journey, for that full journey that the Fool takes through the tarot, through the 22 major arcana. This is the spark. This is the inspiration. This is the impetus before the first step. So I feel in July, this is the energy that was around you that you could anchor onto, a fresh start, a new beginning, some opportunity to, to create a new spark of energy, of life in your life. On this card, we have V, who is a Capricorn Aries. And so Capricorn or Aries may be significant in your life. And on the card is written, the smiling kid, the child who was always laughing brightly. So this energy is youthful. And again, no matter how old you are, that child still lives in us, right? The one that had hopes and dreams and wishes and fantasies about, being a buccaneer, being a pirate, being a doctor, being a mom, being a dad, being an astronaut. Those dreams still live within you. So don't be afraid to latch onto this energy and let it move you forward, okay? Now, not saying that you want to take dangerous risks, but these are calculated risks. These are calculated decisions to start fresh. And as you're coming into August, this first week of August, say the first 10 days of August, you have the Four of Cups here. Now, the Four of Cups is one where we are looking for something. We're looking for meaning in our lives. And I want to go back to the Oracle card, the Peace card that I pulled. I think you have come out of a period, right, with that Three of Swords energy where maybe you have now regained your balance, right? You are more steady than you have been in the last few months. You are more balanced, you are more poised. Maybe you have a better sense of, your feet being firmly planted on the ground and moving forward, a new direction. And this is fantastic because this is you regaining yourself, right? Coming back into yourself after maybe a period of difficulty. The cards say expect a miracle. Expect that something unexpected is going to happen, like something is coming up over the horizon. So this Four of Cups energy that you have where you are looking for the next thing or looking for inspiration or, on this card, this is the Diary of Youth, tarot, a BTS inspired deck. The guys are, it's a picture of a washing machine, and in the washing machine is a picture of I think this is Jin. He's just staring at the dryer, like just watching the clothes spin, and other guys are sitting around just kind of waiting. So I feel like you are looking for meaning. You're looking for direction. You are looking for, you might be a little bored. I mean, I'll say it. You might be a little bored, a little disenchanted with life right now. You want to regain your spark. You want to regain that juju, you want to regain your mojo. And so it's coming. And I promise you that it's coming, Pisces, because the card that you have in the near future is the Two of Wands. So for some of you in the month of August, there may be an opportunity to partner with someone. There may be the opportunity to sign a contract, to connect with someone important. Now, we do have wands here, and I'm going to tell you that the last card is the Ace of Wands. So what an amazing progression. The Three of Swords to the Fool, to the Four of Cups, to the Two of Wands, and then to the Ace of Wands. Let's talk about the two and the one for a minute here. So the Two of Wands is a card about partnership. It's also a card about taking decisive action, making decisions, possibly having a choice to make and weighing your options. Again, on the traditional Rider-Waite deck, you have someone who's standing on a cliff, and he or she has one staff in front of them and one staff behind them, and they're holding both of them, right? But they have to make a decision. It's going to be one or the other. So you may be faced with a choice to make in August, Pisces, that is going to, if it is the right decision, if you make the decision that is most aligned with what you want in this life and how you want your future to look and what you want to manifest, that decision is taking you to the Ace of Wands, a new beginning, a brand new spark of energy, of light, of fire, of potential, of vitality, right? The Ace of Wands is, it's a new beginning. Without any question, it is a new beginning. And wands are fire. So wands carry a lot of momentum behind them, a lot of energy. So like there's this movement from like a slingshot, it's like you're at this Four of Cups energy, trying to figure it out, waiting for inspiration. If you think about the traditional Rider-Waite deck, you have someone on the Four of Cups who is sitting under a tree looking down at three cups, right? Three cups that they already know, the devil they already know. Out of the blue, out of the sky, out of heavens, the hand of God, the universe is presenting them with this fourth cup, which is like the answer to their prayers. It's the key. But they don't see it because they're not looking around. They're only looking down. They're only worried about the here and now. They're only worried about even the past. They are not opening their eyes to the infinite possibilities that are available to them that the universe has. The universe is endless. It's boundless. It's there's no limit. It's limitless in its abundance. There is enough for everyone. There is plenty. It's prosperity. It has, we make choices and decisions, or we make plans, but the universe often has other plans for us that can even be greater than what we, with our small mortal minds, can imagine. Okay? So imagine if you had no limits, Pisces. Imagine if, as it is, that the universe is limitless and in its abundance. What would you wish for? What would you ask for? What would you work for? What would you put out into the ethers so that it can be manifested? Concentrate on that. Meditate on that. Practice mindfulness this month. While Mercury is retrograde and we're not really moving forward aggressively, let your mind do the wandering. Let your mind manifest. Thoughts are things. Anything that's ever been manifested was only a spark of a thought in a man or a woman's mind. And we take that thought and we manifest it. We create it. We put effort behind it. We put momentum behind it, like Mars and Jupiter. All right? We put energy behind it. So by the end of August, Pisces, I feel like there is a new beginning, a door opens, and a spark of inspiration ignites in you, and you understand, like what the next move is. You know what you want to be when you grow up, right? You finally figure it out, and it happens to you once you are able to let go of one of those wands, one of those staffs. You can't hold on to both of them. You have to let one go. And it's the letting go that opens the door for the universe to fulfill your hopes, wishes, and dreams. And the miracle card is here to confirm that. Now, the Seven of Pentacles is at the base of the deck. So Seven of Pentacles is watching, waiting for something to grow, waiting for something to manifest. It's planting seeds and watching very carefully as your seeds grow and waiting to harvest that. Okay? Same energy we're talking about here. That's like an exclamation point. I did pull a BTS photo card because they are our muse here. And your muse for August is RM. Okay? Kim Namjoon, the leader of BTS, the person who started it all. You know, the group would have never existed if it wasn't a spark in his mind, if he had not set that flame or lit that flame. Everything else was built around him. So, you know, be like Kim Namjoon, who had this idea and then he got support for it and he used his talents and his gifts and his skills to manifest it and to bring people around him who believed in his vision. And, you know, that's how BTS was created. He is in a stance of expectancy, of waiting, of attentiveness, very alert, watching, waiting for something to manifest. And so, yes, that's the message. Wow, powerful reading, Pisces, and I hope that this resonates for you. If it does, please like and share the video. And please, if you have not already, subscribe to the channel. I wish you all good things, and let us know what you're into. Let us know what that spark is and what it becomes. Leave a comment in the section below. Thank you so much, Pisces. Wishing you all good things. And, of course, I purple you. Bye.